My name is David Houlihan. I'm the research analyst with Aberdeen Group. I'm the lead researcher for Aberdeen's Technical Communications Product Documentation Practice. I'm here today to talk about our Technical Communications at Profit Center study, which published in September of this year. This study came out of Aberdeen's recognition of a dialogue that's been going on in the space for some time around the value that technical communications has to provide to downstream organizations. In about June of this year, when we relaunched this practice, we took a look at how technical communications quantifiably impacts the performance of organizations such as customer support and customer satisfaction. So we start by looking at the objectives and goals that organizations are trying to achieve, and measuring those with standard metrics. We divide organizations into the top 20% of performers, or the best in class, the mid 50% of organizations, or the industry average, and the bottom 30% of performers, or the laggards. In this particular study, we found that the best in class achieved the greatest performance benefits over their competitors in 4 main areas. In terms of reduction in inbound calls to customer support, in terms of time to resolution for service and support issues, in terms of customer satisfaction, in terms of product revenue. So in the first of these areas, reduction in inbound calls to customer support, we found that best-in-class companies achieve a 41% decrease in the volume of calls to customer support. What that means is that the best-in-class were able to deliver information to their customers that better educate them about products, so that when issues did come up, they were able to solve those issues themselves rather than turn to customer support organizations. The next area we saw impact on that the best-in-class were making that the competitors was not is in terms of the decrease in time to resolution when issues do reach the customer support organization. Best-in-class report a 38% reduction in time to resolution as opposed to a 13% decrease by the industry average and laggard companies. This stems from the way that the best-in-class are delivering and managing information within the organization to give the right stakeholders the right information at the right time. So the third area where the best-in-class are achieving an impact is in terms of customer satisfaction. They achieve a 41% increase in their customer satisfaction scores, regardless of how they calculate that, as opposed to a 17% increase on the part of industry average and laggard performers. This comes from not just how they communicate with their customers, but how they deliver information across the organization and able to respond to that customer need at any point in the process. Final area where the best-in-class achieve impact is in terms of product revenue. They see an increase in product revenue of 45% as opposed to an 8% increase on the part of the industry average and laggard companies. What's significant about this is it's not just about how the best-in-class deliver information anymore, it's about a strategic initiative that they take in responding to their customers and seeking to improve how they respond to their customers. And that takes the shape in customer support, the products that they develop, and how they support them. So how the best-in-class achieve those results is essentially through 2 strategies. 1, in how they reuse content across the organization, and 2, how they better respond to their customers with the content that they develop. So the first of those strategies about content reuse comes from how the best-in-class develop content that is then managed centrally across the organization by customer support, by service organizations, manufacturing, and even by customers. Content reuse is a common strategy for most organizations, and certainly one that over time we've seen grow is no longer just a best-in-class differentiator, but a launching pad that the best-in-class take for how they deliver content to other organizations and to their customers. So if content reuse is becoming an industry standard best practice, the way that best-in-class performers now differentiate themselves from their competitors is in how they dynamically deliver information and engage their customers. This includes both external customers and end users of their products, as well as stakeholders within the organization, including manufacturing engineers, service engineers, and other support individuals. There are 2 things that go into how the best-in-class deliver that information. 1, they're taking into consideration their customer needs, customer orders, and automatically configuring that information to that specific use case. So whether it's the location of the customer, the expertise they might have with the product, and their expectations on that information. The other area that the best-in-class are looking at is how to deliver information to the specific product configuration, deliver the information that's most relevant to that specific product. What's most important about how the best-in-class dynamically deliver that information isn't that they have the technology in place to deliver it, but they're taking that strategic look, the very front end of the process, and how that information needs to be used and manipulated by individuals downstream. So in summary, it's the decisions that the best-in-class make on how they design and develop and deliver their product information that has a profound impact on their customer and service and support organizations. For the full report on Aberdeen's Technical Communications as a Profit Center, please visit ptc.com.